Okay, I'm so excited. We are doing a winter conference 2022 recap tonight, and we have some incredible speakers that are going to be sharing their aha moments with you guys, tips, tricks, announcements. If you were just on the family call, they went over those announcements and everything. And so we're going to kind of give you all the details. And what I love about recaps is even if you weren't there, we're basically taking 3-4 days and summing them up into an hour and taking those best moments that maybe you heard but you didn't really get impacted by the same way as hearing it from somebody else and hearing their perspective. And so I hope that you get what you need tonight. I know that you're already pumped up from conference, but maybe those of you guys that didn't get plugged in or you had to work or whatever the case may be, I hope that you still get that fire that everyone else already has from watching the event or being at it in person. So we're going to go ahead and kick this off with Morgan. Morgan actually partied so hard that she got COVID, so everybody send her well wishes. She's going to go first so she can kind of kick this off and maybe go take a nap. But Morgan, go ahead and share your aha moments from actually being at conference.
Oh my gosh, y'all. It was so much fun. Totally worth getting COVID. So it was super fun. Like the decorations, the events that they had there, the people that were there, like it was just so cool. And it was such a different, unique experience. Like I've never seen conference be that way before. So I love it. And my biggest aha moment was just I was like, what's like the word that I would take away from this weekend? And the word that I came up with was just like opportunity and new. Like that, those are just like the two words that I just kept thinking about. And it's funny because I've been in this business for a little over 7 years now. And I have seen so many different seasons of this business, right? Like I've seen so many different people at corporate. I've seen so many different top leaders come through the top 10. I've seen so many different people, just so many different things, right? Like so many different seasons that the business has been in. And this year, like watching conference, and this is gonna be kind of all over the place, but hopefully whenever I tie it together, it'll make sense at the end. But there's so many new people at corporate. So they announced like the power team. Did y'all see that? Put a 4 in the chat if you're like, yes, I know what you're talking about. Okay, they announced like new people that are doing like the different places in the US. I can't think of the word.
Regional leaders.
Thank you. And so they have 4 of those now, and I got to actually meet them, and they're so nice. Like they're so sweet. And it's interesting because we've had a group of people do that same job before, but this group of people is different. Like they are so excited. Like they are so fired up. And whenever they say like we're going to take this company beyond a billion, like I can feel it in their bones that they mean it from the bottom of their heart, that that's what they want. And we met Doug, who's the guy that came up with like the 4-in-1. He's also the intern / interim CEO. Like got to meet him. He's super cool, and he is very like humble but also take charge, like we're doing this, like. So it was so cool. Dougie Doug, so cool. It was awesome to get to like hear him speak and to see his dynamic with Mark and everybody. So anyway, just it was cool to see all of that stuff and just like all the different people that are coming in and how that fresh blood is making everyone that's been here for a while a little bit more excited. Do you see where I'm going with this? Also, it was really cool to see the top 10 this year, even though I missed it by 1 spot. It's
Can
fine.
we just stop and congratulate Morgan on being number 11 as a presidential diamond, you guys? She doesn't have a 2.0. She is an ambassador. She's a presidential diamond as the number 11 income earner. That is freaking incredible, you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a huge accomplishment. I was super excited about it, but we're going for top 10, so we're not done. We're not stopping. But what was crazy was I was like, because I was number 10 whenever they announced it halfway through the year. And so I was like really hoping that I was number 10, or like my dream number that's been on my dream board for 3 years, number 9. That was my goal. And I missed it by 1. And it was to Viviana Alvarez, I think was her name. I was like, who is that? Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know who that is. And that is the coolest thing to me, because that's how much potential that there is in this company for literally anybody to just jump up in the top 10, and just because I don't know her doesn't mean that nobody knows her. I'm just saying, like, I didn't know who that was, and she wasn't in the top 10 halfway through the year. And so I had no idea that she was going to be somebody that would like beat me out for that spot. And that's so cool that there's just so much room to grow in a company that's been around for so long, that if you're just now joining this business, the boat has not sailed. You can still be successful at this. And it was just cool. Like, I'll wrap this up quickly, but hearing all the stories of the people, like the people that they had speak at this conference were so new. Like, did y'all notice how long these people had been in? Like February, August, October, and then they had people that have been in for like a year or two, and then even 7 years, but they just hit their stride and they boomed in the last year. Like, that was so cool to me, because it's how many new people are in the business succeeding still to this day. It's not just the people in 2014 who joined that are successful, it's everybody who says yes to this business. And what you can take away from that whole thing, besides knowing that this business is exactly like the time and place to be here is now, besides that, you can take that to your business and apply it to that you bringing in new blood is going to help you be excited when you've been here for a long time, because that's exactly what corporate's doing. Whenever people are joining your business, they're going to be here for a season. You're going to have people leave just like they did at corporate, just like they do whenever they start working at Walmart. But then you're also going to have people who stick around for the long haul, like Mark, and who retire here, like Pam, who retire here, like Doug Nooney, the guy that used to do finances, he retired here. You're going to have that same thing, but then you're also going to have people who join for a season and then walk away. And it has nothing to do with you. The company is still incredible, but you know that you're going somewhere that they're not, and you're going a different direction. So you just keep going. And so with that, know that you can get this $10,000 diamond bonus. I want every single one of you to go for that, because if you're watching all these brand new people who just spoke on stage, like that gave my new girls so much confidence, because they could see themselves in their shoes and they were like, that person is the same as me. Why can I not do this? Why am I counting myself out? So the only reason why they were speaking at conference and you were sitting at home watching it on your computer is because they chose to go after it and they spoke it into existence, and then they went for it. They didn't count themselves out. So I don't want you to either. That was my aha moment.
I love it. Okay, go get better quickly and go to sleep and give our Brexy boy a hug. But you guys, it's so true. And I think that that's kind of something that I saw was just, I've been here for, 5 years in December, and just seeing who has come into our company, who has left, and then seeing our corporate, they've had to evolve and they've grown so much, and bringing in a whole new group of people that isn't family is crazy. Cause I'm like, we've always had just like a family owned business, but now they're stepping up to that next level and they're growing with, everything that's going on. And I'm so excited for that. And so there is room for you at the top. And I hope that you believe that. And especially with that $10,000 bonus, if you guys didn't see that, they launched a $10,000 diamond bonus. And if you were already currently a diamond in the past, they launched a re-rank bonus. And so I want to know, if you're going after that diamond bonus, drop a I'm a diamond, because I want to see you guys going after that bonus, because I'm gonna tell you what, I went after that bonus when I joined and I missed that first bonus, but guess what, I went the very next month and then I skyrocketed my business beyond that. And so set the goal, go after it. But I'm so excited. We have the number 3 income earner in our company on our Zoom tonight, which is so incredible. And so Sherry, you can go ahead and unmute yourself and share a little bit about your aha. But I just feel like you have so much to share because this conference was so incredible and I just kept seeing you everywhere. And so I'm excited to hear what you have to say.
Well, I have a whole team here. This is how excited we are, okay? Zoom. But we're so hyped from conference, okay, that these triple diamonds weren't able to be there. And so literally I got home and was like, y'all have to come over tonight for us to brainstorm. And then I was like, oh yeah. And then I'm going to get on Shay's Zoom and we'll finish brainstorming, because I was so pumped to tell them about everything. Wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yes. I literally was like, tonight, my house, y'all are coming. Okay. We're meeting at 6:30. So I've just been sharing with even them, that this is my 7th conference and I have never had the excitement, that I have right now. And my aha moment is that we are a part of a company. First, let me tell you this. You are here for such a time as this, okay? Not only are the hairs on your head, did the Lord number them and knows them, but he says that every day of our life has already been recorded before a single day is passed. So what does that mean? It means that your life has already been recorded. He knew the number of hairs in your head. He knew you would be right here, right now, for such a time as this. So don't ever think you're accidentally where you are. And whether you're here for a season, or maybe it's a reason, or I hope it's a lifetime that you're a part of this company, whatever it is for a reason. So I do want you to know that there's no accidents. There's no accidents with the Lord. But I was just reminded once again that I'm so thankful to be at It Works for this moment. We are part of a company that 7.5 years ago when I joined, we were known for the skinny wraps. We were wearing black and lime green, which sometimes I still wear the black and lime green because there was some really cute stuff. But we were selling wraps, and I had Blitz cards and I was handing those out. People probably thought I was crazy. And I was handing out Blitz cards in the grocery store. And have you heard about that crazy wrap thing? Oh, you want me to wrap you in a bathroom in Starbucks? Come on. I have saran wrap. Oh, I keep saran wrap in my back, in my car, in my bag. And I don't know if any of y'all were around then. That was like that 7-8 years ago time. But I wrapped people like, that's so weird. But I did it. Oh, hold on. Let me get your before and after photo. I'm going to text it to you. But what am I saying this for? Things change and evolve. And our company didn't stay there. Because guess what? If they would have, that doesn't work now. What I posted back then wouldn't work now. Right? There's a reason there's no MySpace anymore. Do any of you all do? Well, I guess maybe John kind of does direct message with his, I don't know. I remember when we first got our first computer and there's AOL Instant Messenger and we would like chat back and forth and it would, anyone over 35? No? Okay. Yeah. And then MySpace and then all that. Okay. But the times have changed. But we are a part of a company whose doors aren't going to close because they didn't evolve. When Mark realized there was a need, he came out with coffees. And then they thought, okay, we got the coffees. Let's make our ThermoFit ThermoFight. Oh, wait, let's turn our ThermoFight into ThermoFight X. Oh, wait, let's make it ThermoFight XS. And we're evolving. And getting to spend time, and John and I had the honor to have dinner with Mark and Cindy and Joel and Steph and Meredith and Doug. And we got to sit there and hear from them. And that was beyond priceless because those bringing in Doug, he has written compensation plans for billion-dollar companies. They have been a part of the best, a part of taking companies from 400 million to beyond $1 billion. And John can give you all the facts because I actually always mess up numbers. But Meredith has been a part and was the chief sales officer for companies that we stocked because they're doing something. And Mark literally said, when he jokes about Doug, he told Doug to bring in the big fish. And that's what he did because we're evolving. Because we can't stay who we were, we have to change. And I was just reminded, just like we went from the wraps to the coffee to the, oh my goodness, now we're gonna have these gummies like no one else has. And now Doug comes in and Mark literally, because he's not settling and he wants us to go on another run and he wants us to go beyond $1 billion. He's bringing someone saying, we need BV higher. We got to sell packs. Let's make changes. Oh, no. When people join, they're not making money quick enough. You got to have people making money in that first 90 days. If they're not, they're going to leave. We need 4-in-1s. We need 150s and 350s to be paid out left and right. So Doug brings on these things. People aren't making money enough right at that first week. They need to make big money. And he's making changes and he's doing things because we're a part of a company that doesn't settle, that evolves and that changes. That was my aha, that just as the 7 years I've been in this business, it has changed. It is still changing. And I'm excited that I stayed. I'm excited that even when I got uncomfortable, I did a little evolving, that I learned Instagram. I didn't used to know Instagram. And then I tried Facebook Live. And then I thought, oh, shoot, I can't do TikTok. And I ignored it for a year, then thought, I got to learn TikTok. Oh, man, Instagram Reels, new things scare me. I'm going to learn it. And you have to do that. I was terrified to sell packs. I sell one product and I'm happy I got the sell. But thank goodness there's girls on my team, Sarah Keller, Christy Vine, Stacy Hansen, that are all like, no, we sell systems, we sell packs, so we're evolving. And it might not be comfortable, but we do it. So I would encourage you to evolve, to change, to grow, and then to find comfort that you are a part of a company with a CEO that is so competitive, that is so incredible that he doesn't settle. And the number of new corporate staff that I talked to that said, Adrian said it, the head of FDR now, and I might even butcher names. I just met these people, but that said, I've never in my life, you know how many companies I've been a part of? And I know the company she came from off of corporate staff. I've never seen a culture like this. The Pentecost family never seen anything like that. And we know that, but it is so cool to be reminded that these big dogs, I mean, these are big fish. Like these are the best of the stinking best, y'all, that we have coming in because we are going on a run and we're not going to settle. And to hear that they have never seen a culture like that, we're blessed. You're here for such a time as this. I love y'all. I'm excited to go on this run with you guys.
Thank you so much, and I'll expect my invite in the mail at some point because I must have got lost that I didn't get invited tonight to hang out with you guys in your living room, but next time, okay? Love you guys, and I'm so excited for y'all, but you know, I just think that is so incredible of just, hi, bye, just hearing and seeing all these new people coming in, and I knew some stuff about them beforehand, before they were being announced, and it is so incredible to see the knowledge that these people have, the excitement that they have. We had one of them hop on our watch party Zoom, and she was like, y'all, she couldn't even stop like to breathe. She was so excited to share the things that were coming. And so just know that when you've got a strong foundation, and when you build a house, that's the most important thing that you can have, is a strong foundation to stand on. And when things did get uncomfortable and things were like, oh my gosh, like what is happening with this and why is this not changing? It was really hard to see that. And now seeing it all come together and just knowing that it's all for such a time as this, I am so excited to be here with you guys and know that we're going to take this company to a whole nother level. And so let's go ahead and jump into this with Sam. Sam was at a huge watch party in Orlando, and she had such an incredible time. And so I'm so excited to hear what her aha moment was. So Sam, go ahead and take it away, friend.
Okay, hello you guys. I cannot tell you how freaking excited I am. Like literally, if you watch the conference playback, if you watch the virtual, if you were in Orlando with me, oh my goodness, it was just insane. And I think what's so crazy and what Sherry Ellen was saying is that like how she's excited again. I feel like I just joined a brand new company. And it's incredible what's coming. Like, you guys, if you're not excited about this Punta Cana trip, I don't know what you're doing, okay? Like, drop a 5 if you're excited for that thing, because we all can literally go. And that's the biggest thing that I've taken from this is that, yes, there's been stuff like this before, like Winter Circle and Premiere and like top income producers get to go and, you know, those who earn it get to go. But this is open to everyone. Literally everyone. A new distributor who joins tomorrow like is coming with me on this trip. So I want you guys just to think about that and think about how amazing this is to have your hands on that, because don't count yourself out. And I know so many of you probably heard the announcement and you're like, nope, not going to be me. It's not going to be me. I want you to knock that off, because honestly, this is going to change your business. If you like run for this trip, and if that excites you, or run for the cash option, maybe you don't like to travel, but there's a cash option, okay? Even if you don't like to travel, it's gonna force you to work your business, and it's gonna force you to do the little things that we're meant to do, because you're gonna earn your fast start bonuses in the meantime. If you do it before March 31st, you're gonna earn a success bonus for doing it. And all of that goes towards the trip, which is so crazy. So, and I'm so excited for this diamond bonus, like new people coming in, getting to earn a 5-figure bonus. I earned this when I got started in the business, and it changed the game, you guys. I put in my 30-day notice after earning this business. So if you're sitting at your job just dreading going back to work and you're like, how do I get out of here? That's how. You're literally going to go diamond. You're going to earn that bonus, and you're going to earn that freaking trip, because this company is literally going on the most massive run, and you have no idea what's coming. Like, they're just getting started. And like what Sherry was saying about, you know, new corporate teams and all these new bigwigs, like these are big fish. And I come from another network marketing company. I've been through it before. Okay. And I was successful with that company as well. And I will tell you that the grass is not greener elsewhere. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say, like what you try, what products you tried. Okay, you cannot beat everything we have here. You can't beat the community here. You definitely cannot beat the community here. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard that at conference from people who were on the verge, or who thought this business was going to be too hard, or had a lot of life happen, who have stayed for the people. Okay, I know people on my team, and I know that when I've gotten through times where it's been really hard, not in this business, but in life that affected this business, I've absolutely stayed and kept through because of the people. So just know that you're in the right place at the right time. And like she said, for such a time as this, I literally have chills over my whole body, because you have no idea like what this is going to do. And I heard something at conference that really just like clicked for me, and I want you guys to hear this, but 98% of success is failures. So if you think like, oh, I missed that rank, or I missed that timeline, or I didn't promote this month, or I didn't get that last distributor that I needed for my Christmas cash, so I didn't earn it, so be it. Like, let it go. It's in the past. There's new things for you to earn, and just know that like you're in the right place at the right time. And if you just stay baby steps every day, stay consistent and stay steady. Like, we're not telling you dive into this business, work 10 hours a day. Okay. That's why I quit my job, because I was working those kind of hours, and I'm not going to do that here. So I just want you to know, like, it doesn't take a long time to be successful, and it doesn't take a lot of time out of your day. So if you just sit down for that 5, 10, 15 minutes that you have here and there throughout the day, it's going to add up and it's going to compound, and you're going to shock yourself where you're going to be at the end of this year. And the other one that I heard, which was so good, is success is a peak built on a mountain of failures. And I literally it's just wild, because sometimes we get so rocked, you know, like we miss a promotion or we lose a rank. Like, I want you to drop a 6 if you've ever lost a rank in here. Like, I'm dropping a 6 for myself. And notice how I use that nasty number to announce that, because we don't like 6s over here. Okay, Jesus. But just know that you're not the only one. And you're not the only person that has been through things here, who has had life happen. But you have to try to remember that if you want this business to change your life, you have to take quitting off the table. You have to take that teetering half foot in, half foot out the door. Like, you got to knock that off and make this your literal plan A. Because if you have a plan B, you're already on your way out. And that was one thing that really just hit me hard. And like, I have all these things that I want to do in life, but with conference and with things that are coming, like this deserves your attention. And this is literally the vehicle that's going to change your life, whether you're here for a season or you're here for a reason. Okay. And so just know that you're not alone. Please do not count yourself out. It literally starts today, and this company is going on a massive run. And I guarantee you will be so sad and have FOMO if you don't get started now and you get left out. So don't count yourself out. Literally, everyone's freaking it's just gonna be wild. I just can't contain my excitement.
I freaking love it. I love it. I love it. It's so good. There's so many things that are happening. And like, I just want to talk to you guys for just a second, for those of you on here that maybe before conference were just like burnt out, just done, just feeling defeated, just feeling and wondering like why you had the year that you had, why you didn't promote, why you didn't make the money you were supposed to, why you were, you know, putting in all this work and all this time and you didn't see the results of it, or maybe your team had quit, or your chats were dead, or whatever the thing that you were feeling. The reason that we have conference events is to not only just hype you up and to give you that energy, right? Like, that fades. You know, we're going to leave conference and be super lit, but what happens when that's gone, right? It's to like fill you up with not only the hype, but the things like what Sam just said. Like, 98% of success is literally built on failure. And I read that in my book, Atomic Habits. I just finished it a couple of days ago, and it was talking about that. And it's like, people look at success as it's this beautiful, incredible, amazing thing, but they don't look at everything that that person had to go through to get that. They don't look at all the people that quit, all the people that told them no, all the people that laughed at them, all the people that didn't understand, all the people that, you know, came and acted like they supported them and left, all the friends they lost, all the time they lost, all the things that they had to go through along the way. You don't look at that. And so those feelings that you walked into going into conference, feeling defeated and unready and feeling like you have imposter syndrome and that you're not good enough and that you're never going to see the success you've had before and you're a one-hit wonder, whatever you were walking through, we all felt it. We all feel it, and we're all going to feel it. Those things do not go away, but it's bringing us all together and showing us what we're here for, what's coming, where we're going. Hey, yes, you've gone through the valleys, but I'm going to tell you why you went through them and what it's setting you up for. Hey, yeah, you got some burns, cuts, and bruises, and it hurt really bad, but hey, I'm going to show you why it's worth it. That's why we have conference. Not to fill you up, not to make you feel good, which, yeah, that's great, and it's fun, and the hype is amazing, and like everybody's getting on here, and they're like, I'm so excited. Ask them how they feel in 1 week after somebody quit that they thought was going to be really great. Are they going to feel really excited? No. But if I ask them, hey, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? And where are you going? They know. Because of events like this. And so, yes, this feeling of excitement may fade. But now you know we have a corporate team that is absolutely incredible. We have bonuses, we have trips, we have incentives, we have reasons for you to go through that. So I wanted to share that with you guys for maybe some of you that are like, I was just so defeated, and maybe now you don't really feel that excitement because maybe you weren't plugged into that or you weren't there, but you have everything that you need to be successful, and that's all you need to know. That's it. And all of those feelings were worth it. All right, Kayla girl, I'm excited to hear your aha moment.
Okay, what's up, you guys? So I want to say right now, if you're on your phones, you need to put it down. Plug back is everything they've shared so far. It has me like rehyped, like about like when I was sitting in front of the computer, because I was actually sadly at home because my flight got canceled. But I honestly want to give like credit to like even our corporate for putting on such a good virtual conference, because I personally literally felt like I was in the room the entire time. And I'm not just saying that because I've been to my share of conferences. I've been to 2 in person, now 2 virtual at home. And even like from last year, like they did some amazing things to make it literally like you were sitting in the room, just as excited and all that stuff. So if you weren't able to be on, if there's some way, I don't know if you can go watch it back, but you definitely should. But if you weren't able to be on, you should be plugging into this right now, because we're sharing our hearts with y'all in everything that we saw from this, and we're just excited. Like they've been talking about, we're excited. So many new things are changing in our company, and again, I've been here for 3.5 years, so social media is always evolving, and I think it's cool that like our company's evolving with it, along with it, because there's so many different things that are changing. So that being said, I'm going to kind of get into my ahas, and I'm going to kind of talk about, I'm choosing to talk about more of the social media side of it because I think it's important. And I know like there's so many other things honestly I took away from it, but I could talk about, but I really want to talk about social media. And one of the biggest things that I heard was your timeline is honestly your resume. And I loved like that perspective. I don't remember who said it, but I loved that perspective on it, because if you are not sharing your life, if you are not sharing these products, you are doing a disjustice to your business, honestly. And the reason being is because it's not only about, I mean, if you watched conference and everything, you saw people share their results, and they're using the products and everything. If you're not running your auto shipment every single month, you're doing your business a disjustice. Why can I say that word right now? Disjustice. Goodness gracious. You're doing your business a disjustice. If you're not sharing your results, you're doing your business a disjustice. I literally can't say it, y'all. I don't know why, but y'all get what I'm saying. But you have to share not only the products and everything on your social media every single day, but you also need to share that life on there. I wrote down to document your journey, because it's not all about like, yay, we sell products and all these amazing products and stuff like that our company provides us, but we are also sharing our journey along the way. We are all brought here for a reason, kind of like Sherry was saying, we're all brought here for a reason. God brought us here for a reason, to share our journey. We're all unique in ourselves. And again, you're doing, I don't know why I try to keep saying it, you're doing your business a disjustice if you are not sharing your true self on your social media. And that's just another thing that I kind of took away, is like, if you look back, because you can look back like at what you've posted over the past month, whether you go look at your archive stories and stuff on your Instagram or anything like that. Would you join you? I want you to ask yourself that. Would you join you if you went and looked back at all your social media? Are you sharing enough about yourself for somebody to really trust you with their business, like starting something new to make an extra income? Would you join yourself at the end of the day? And I really want you to like look back at the things, even scroll through your Facebook. Are you putting your face on your Facebook? Are you putting in between like all the product posts and stuff? Or are you just like product, story slide, results, all that stuff right in everybody's face? I wouldn't want to join somebody like that. That's not why I joined Shay whenever I did. She commented, she interacted with my stuff. She posted about her life all in between of what she was doing, and I related to her. That's why the cool thing about Reels and stuff and TikToks and stuff, that's a great way to pull in a new network. If you're needing to like grow your network, if you feel like you're in a standstill or anything like that, that is a great way to pull in a new network to relate to people so that you can post your business all in between. So those are 3 things. Like, I just want you to ask yourself, would you join yourself based off of the things that you're posting on your social media? So go look back in your archive. If you don't know how to do that, if you go to the 3 lines at like your profile and everything, go look back in your archived stories. Just kind of search for it. It's like in the little settings or whatever, but see if you're showing your face on your story every single day or every other day, whatever it is, whatever you feel comfortable with. See what you're doing, or are you really just posting those story slides up in your everybody's face every single day, you know? So I see somebody said, I don't like my face. Guess what? I really honestly didn't either. And I hated talking on my story, but guess what? I got over it because this pays my bills and it's going to continue to pay my bills. And I saw Shay talking on her story and success leaves clues. And whenever I joined, and guess what? I got over myself real quick because I wanted this to pay my bills. So I know I hate that. I hated selfies. I honestly was the most insecure person whenever I first joined this business. I was awkward. I am goofy. I don't care. People relate to that. Okay. I get on my story now without even having an ounce of makeup on. And before, I used to have to put a full face of makeup on. Get over yourself. Sorry if that's like too much to say. And my little yellow heart is like screaming right now for me saying that. But honestly, though, get over yourself and do the dang things every single day. That's not going to pay your bills. That might be the one thing holding you back from that next promotion, is you getting on your story and talking, you getting on the live and doing the things. Okay. Get out of your comfort zone. This business is not meant for people in their comfort zones. Okay. You are supposed to grow out of them every single day and just embrace your journey at the end of the day. Okay, I have one more thing. Sorry, that was a tangent because I have been so over people saying that, because I've had some people say that on my team lately. I'm like, no, just do it. Just post it. Literally close your eyes, take the video. I used to take literally 1 million videos of myself before I posted it, okay? Close your eyes, post it on your story. Take the reel, dance your heart out if you want to. I don't care. Somebody's gonna relate to it, okay? Post it. Okay. So last thing is I wanted to talk about real quick, because I saw a video about removing distractions and seeing the path clearly. And I didn't write down who was talking about this at conference, but it was this big thing. And I kind of wanted to share this. And I shared it on my Zoom last week. So sorry if you're on my team and I'm kind of repeating myself. But it was almost like clarification to me of like reason I saw this video. I saw it on Instagram. But removing the distractions basically out of your life and like seeing a clear path for your business or whatever it is, right? So this video that I saw that, like I said, it was kind of clarification. It said like the brain can't comprehend the negative. So if I told you, don't think of an elephant right now, what are you going to do? You're going to think of an elephant. Because the brain literally, you can't tell the brain not to do something, right? Okay, so the brain can't comprehend the negative. So he gave the like reference or the comparison of like skiers, okay? They're skiing down a mountain, right? And say that they're going through a path like like through trees and like stuff like that. If they are so focused on the trees, about hitting a tree, I'm going to hit a tree, I'm going to hit a tree. That's like the obstacles in your business or whatever it is. You're so focused on the obstacles in your business, all you're going to see is obstacles. But if they're focused so hard on the snow in the path, okay, just snow's ahead, I'm following the path, guess what they're going to be focused on? Fully the path to get you there. So they're not focused on any distractions on the side, they're going to be focusing on the path. So I don't remember, I guess, who kind of was sharing about that, but it was kind of just clarification for me that I don't know, I watched this like huge, like long video about it. And I was like, that's so true. I've been so focused sometimes, and we all do it. You're going to do it in your business because you have ups and downs all the time in your business if you haven't yet. But if you focus so hard on what's not happening instead of focusing on what is happening in your business, that is when you're going to see the clear path in it. So that's basically it. You just got to remember, before anyone else is going to believe in you, you have to believe in yourself. And I just want to say that as well on your social media. Make sure that you're putting your heart into everything and you're actually being intentional with your work and intentional with your content that you're putting out there, because people can read right through it. I know that sounds super silly, even if you're just posting those slides on your stories and stuff. People can read right through it instead of you putting your face out there. And I'm telling you right now, get over yourself and just post the stuff on your story. Take the videos of you making the products, and I promise that your business is going to take off. Okay.
A freaking man. It's so good. And everybody, Kayla was in top 150 as number 120, you guys. And it's so incredible to just watch her journey and see what she's done with this business, and seeing her name on there. I was more excited to see Kayla's name than I was to see my own. Everyone was like, go Shay. I'm like, go Kayla. It's just so exciting to see that. And it's just, I know that you guys, you want to be in top 150. So set the goal, go after it, chase those fast starts. Every fast start is what it comes down to, guys. When you think about it, I remember I was number 93 or 98 or something, and the difference between me and the person above me and below me was a fast start bonus. Okay, every fast start that you get gets you that much closer to getting in top 150. And it was so incredible for me to see that, because even when I was 41 and 40 was $350. You guys, $350. And so just incredible to see that, and just setting those goals is super important. But I'm so excited for you guys to hear from Kelly Brown. She's one of my favorite people in this entire business, and she is going to share her aha moment with y'all. So Kelly girl, it's your turn, sis.
Hi, friends. Okay, hopefully we just are finishing a birthday party, so hopefully you can't hear all the people in the background. But hey, I'm excited to get to be with y'all. And hi, friends. Hi. So, if I can just be honest or transparent or whatever you want to call it, I was really praying that the Lord would restore my hope, not hope in the company or whatever. I was fine with the company. My hope for going forward. I'm goal driven personally. That's my drive, not so much other things. Really, it's if I set a goal and I don't hit it. I don't know about anybody else, if you're like this or not, but when I'm setting goals and I'm not at least knocking some of it off, or not chipping away or feeling like I'm getting closer to it, it makes me, I don't know, shut down a little bit. It makes me knocks me a little bit off my horse, a little bit. Right. And so I was like, Lord, I'm just going. I always pray first before I go to an event. We have all these road rally events. So I'm just hoping that you guys are going to make it to something. You really need to. If you're not planning on it, friend, I would just say, consider it. Consider being around your people. You need them and they need you. And so before I go to events, I always prayed that I would be able to give to the people I'm with. And then I know that that's also going to help me receive if I'm giving out. Right. And so, I've been praying over the last few months that I don't know, feeling like there needs to be a change, not knowing what the answer is. I really want to go forward. I want to set some big goals, and I don't want to just talk about them. I want to make them happen, and I really felt like those prayers were answered when we got to spend time around Doug, the interim CEO, and Meredith, who's now the chief sales officer, if I'm saying that correctly. And I didn't know what I was looking for. I didn't know what I was hoping for, but I came home full of hope. Thanks, friends. I came home full of hope. And I woke up this morning, hardly any sleep over the weekend. 5 a.m., my alarm goes off and I was like, ding, I'm ready to come down here and let's do something with this. I'm ready to, and I don't know about y'all, but I get a little bit nervous when it comes to change. I don't actually like change very much. I'm like, I'm the epitome of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But the problem is I'll drag things on too long before I say something needs to change, or I decide I need to do something different. I just don't. I'm like, nah, if it's getting me by and getting the job done, even if it's harder than something else, I'll still keep doing it because I don't want to change it. That's not good, right? Okay. And I have this feeling based on the conversations, mainly with Meredith, there's going to be a lot more change coming, but I am pumped for it. I'm like, bro, if you want to tear up every single thing I've been doing and change it all around and mix it up in your mixer and shake it back out, let's do it. Because I really do believe she is the right person, the right place, the right time, the right person we need for where we want to go. I want to go big, don't you? I mean, and if you're just getting started, maybe you're like, I don't know, this is awesome. I'm like, well, good, friend. And you're getting them success bonuses. Good. And that is good. And I'm thankful. I'm very grateful, and not thankful in any way, but I'm not money driven. I'm goal driven. So if I set a goal and I don't hit it, I'm not happy. right? So I want to set some big goals and I want to see my teammates crush them, not just me. I don't like people sitting still. It hurts them. So then I'm hurting because they're hurting, right? I don't want to set goals and, well, let's just shy away from that goal because I'm not sure that that'll ever happen. I've done that before and I don't want to do it anymore. I want to do big things with people, right? And I really genuinely believe, not like, this is going to be the best boom season ever. Like, you know what I mean? Not like all the things we want. I'm telling you from the bottom of my tippy toes, I'm telling you the changes that we're going to see 2022 and 2023. I don't even think we know the impact of what is coming. And I decided all of a sudden, all I needed was a little bit of hope and then get out of the way. I don't know about y'all. I'm like, just a little bit of hope and then scooch on my way. I'm fine. And if it doesn't work out, I'm fine. You just gave me hope. Now get out the way. So I came home. And what is my plan? I'm going to take action. I'm going to do TikTok and Reels. And I know y'all were talking about selfies a minute ago, Kayla, and I hated selfies. The most awkward thing in the entire world. I was a wrinkly old mom trying to be drowning in diapers, taking care of newborn babies. And then here comes all these cute girls with their cute blue eyes and blonde hair. And I'm like, man, I don't look anything like that. How am I ever going to do this? Y'all, you're looking at the wrong thing. Don't nobody care about my wrinkles, although I use Botox. Don't nobody care about, okay. Don't nobody care about me tucking my mom tummy in my pants. They can't see it on the phone anyhow. Like, okay, here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you got to focus on the right thing and it's taking action. Trust the process. Yes, there's going to be change. If you don't like change, I'm with you, but I am saying that I think the change is going to be good and it might be a lot, but I'm like, fine, Lord, just put me at the place where I feel like right now I'm hopeful, I'm open, and I'm okay if it looks a little bit messy, and I'm okay if it looks a little bit different, and I'm okay if I have to be flexible. I'm in the right space for, wait, I got big goals. We got big goals as a company, and you need big goals for yourself, for your family. And I don't just mean let's go diamond. I mean, let's go black diamond. I mean, let's go, I don't know, maybe they don't even got the diamond that we talking about we're trying to go for yet. Okay. We're going to make up a whole new diamond because we're killing it so much. We're going to have to make up I don't know what you call it. Diamonds come in all kinds of colors. Okay. So if you have not read The Miracle Morning for Network Marketers, okay, we have talked about this book a long time. And I read it a long time ago. And I was like, you know what? Let me just go back and revisit this book on my trip, on my flight. Y'all, I was shouting the roof down in the airplane, highlighting. I got every page highlighted. I'm like, oh, glory. I read this book and did I do any of that it says? Did I? I don't know. But when I go back through this book, I was like, well, I'm not doing that. Well, fart, I'm not doing that. Yes, I get up early every single day consistently, but am I doing all the things? No, that's about the only one of the things he says that I'm doing consistently. If you have not read this book, I would encourage you to get it in the physical copy. Because friend, I would gosh darn guarantee you are not doing all the things that he is saying you're doing, even as wonderful as you are. And as I am, and all the things we've accomplished, I would dare to say that there's probably things in here that you're not doing. And I'm telling you, man, it's not rocket science, but this is the answer. I wanted to read to you this little thing. It says, commit to your process without being emotionally attached to your results. As human beings, it's natural for us to be emotionally attached to our short-term results. Like that's what I did last boom season. I was like, well, I at least wanted to go presidential 2.0. Didn't even do that. Got back to triple 2.0. Didn't even come close to, well, let's don't even talk about double ambassador. I wasn't even close to that, right? So I got mad. I got all caught up in my, whatever you call it, pants. It says, as network marketers, we can let a bad day on the phone or a no, I'm not going to join your business, cause us to feel bad. And if you ever feel bad, it's called The Miracle Morning for Network Marketers. So there's a few different versions, but I would suggest this one because he speaks specifically to what we're doing. You can get it on Amazon. It's not like, rocket, or it's not like, shoot, I don't know what I was gonna say. Okay. I'm not going to join your team, make you feel bad. And sometimes people can be ugly, right? But it says when our numbers are down, we feel down. I have done this. Has anybody done this? Brooke, it is, shoot, it's got a couple of people. Hal Elrod and Pat Petrini. You see it? Okay. But if you just do Miracle Morning for Network Marketers on Amazon, it'll pop right up. We allow a discouraging day of appointments to discourage us. When our numbers are down, we feel down. We ride the emotional roller coaster of being a network marketer, and our emotional attachment to our results negatively affects our commitment to our process. But does it have to be that way? It absolutely does not. And I read this and I highlighted and I starred it and I circled it and I scratched it and I said, Kelly Brown, that is you. If I don't like how things are going, and if I'm not getting close to my goal, like I told y'all, I get off my consistency horse. And then what happens? I'm even more upset because I'm even further away from the goals I had set in the first place because I'm not being dedicated to the process. I'm riding the emotional roller coaster of me. And that's not how this works. To be successful, you got to be committed to the process, not to the emotion. It's not going to be fun all the time. It might get tricky when we're going through change and it feels hard. It might feel confusing. Lord knows it's felt confusing at times, right? It might feel nobody wants this, or I don't like to do this part of this thing, and I don't like going live, or I don't like doing TikTok and Reels. Friend, I felt the same way. But like Kayla said, if I don't do the things that I don't want to do, I don't get what I actually need from this business. People will hang it up and say, oh, that didn't work for me, but sis, you didn't work for it because you tippy-toed around the things you didn't want to do and kept marking them off your list. Don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one. Don't want to do that one. Well, you don't want the money then. And while it's not all about money, we do need it. Okay. We do want it. You do want it. You need it. And it's fine. That's not a negative thing, right? Be full of hope. I'm telling you, even over the next few months, we're going to see change. But I am also saying that what is coming, you will be full of regret if you stop now. You will be regretful if you quit now. Tell your teams, if they quit now, you are going to, hindsight's 2020. I want to be on the foresight, not the hindsight. I want to be looking behind. Y'all, have you ever heard a leader say, wish I was in the business in 2014 or 2013 before all the social media took off? Man, they had a great run during then. That's that hindsight's 2020. I can't do anything about it. But what I can do is make sure my seat is right here in this white chair with my phone ready to go when 2022 and 2023 are full of change and hope and excitement. And I plan on collecting on all the blessings that the Lord has for me through this opportunity. He ain't done with us yet, or else he would have told us to go, right? Well, we here. So be here, friends, and be committed to your process. And I'm telling you, yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to feel awkward, but it can change your life in more ways than one. I love you. I'm excited.
And we love you, Kelly Brown. I'm just so excited. And you took the words right out of my mouth. Like everything that I feel like I asked for is what I got, even from not even being there, you know, and you seeing that side of it that most of us didn't see. I'm thankful that you got that too. So love you so much. Okay, we added on 2 extra people that are going to be sharing, and then Christy's going to close us out right after. So it may go over a little bit, but I don't think any of us are going to complain. So Alicia, give us your real quick aha moment.
Hello, you guys. Okay, so I was supposed to be in Orlando and Texas had a whole ice storm, so we weren't able to fly out. But watching it virtually, I can say that it was one of the best virtual experiences that I've ever had personally. I know probably a lot of y'all feel that way too. But my biggest aha moment from the whole thing was your start date is different than your all-in date. And I think that that's so important because we all start it. We all have the date on our eSuite that says that we joined, but when are you really ready to be committed to jump all into your business? And I know that with the excitement that corporate had and everything that led behind that so much is coming to us, that makes me excited, because the first conference that I ever went to was 2020, and it was right before the pandemic happened. And I went to that event paid as an executive. I had lost my rank from Ruby, got paid as an executive, and that's where I I left that arena. I went home and I promoted a triple diamond in 4 months because of the excitement. So some of you are going to take this event and all of the things that we're telling you and you're going to run with it. But some of you are going to stay stuck in the sand. Your feet are going to slowly sink down. You're not going to have that belief in yourself because you're not seeing the true potential that you truly have, right? And so I would encourage you to do the things that you aren't willing to do every single day. Listen to the things that, everybody is sharing with you and take that and run with it. Because if other people are in top 150, why can't you have your name on that slideshow next year, right? And so I know I'm shooting for top 150. I have my sticky notes on my wall to be able to go to the Dominican, and I have my goals in front of me. And so I would say after this event, you're recapping from everything. Get serious about what it is truly that you want the next 358 days to look like, whatever we have left, and figure that out and believe in yourself so much that nothing else is going to distract you. Nothing else is going to pull you down into the quicksand. Nothing else is going to hold you back from living the life that you want to live, because if other people are doing it, why can't you? And my other aha moment that I had from this weekend was I'm not sharing the opportunity to enough people in person. And I think that that's something that I struggle with because I'm a very introvert. I am a stay-at-home mom and I never leave my house. But why am I not offering this business to the women that I pull through the Panda Express drive-through? I know they don't want to be there, right? But I have my hands on an opportunity that I'm not sharing with them. The women that are in the Walmart self-checkout that having issues with their cards, why am I not offering this to them? And so that was my biggest thing that I got from this weekend is I have to be sharing this with everybody that I come in contact with because it's changed my life. I've seen what it's done for other people and I've seen what it's done for me. So why would I not give everybody that same ability? Why would I not share that? And so that was my aha moment from this weekend. I'm so excited to get back in person, but this was truly one of the best virtual events that we've had. And I am so excited for what this company is doing this year and for the years to come.
That was so incredible. I had to run to go to the bathroom because I drank my gallon of water right before this, so I was like hurrying up. But it's seriously so incredible, and I'm just so proud of you. Okay, Autumn. So let me tell y'all something about Autumn before she shares. She went to the Orlando event, and there were so many leaders there that texted me, and they were like, "This girl is so incredible," and so I'm so excited for you guys to hear her. You have about 5 minutes, so take it and run.
Okay, y'all, I sound like a man because I literally talk so much and I sang, like I performed. And so like I kind of lost my voice, but whatever. So I just want to kind of mention something to y'all. Like, yes, I am 20 years old, but being a pediatric dental assistant is not it. Like I went to work today and just absolutely hated it. And it's not even just about the community. It's just like my aha moment was watching conference and I seen a Ruby get a trophy. I mean, come on now. Like, why can't I be up there and do that? You know what I mean? Like, it's one little thing that, I could sit here and make excuses. And I kind of did that the last month because I went through it. Like, I live by myself now. Like, I moved out of a place that I was living with my boyfriend, and now I have a house. Like, I'm paying bills by myself. And I went through it. And not only did I have to learn how to pivot, not only in my business, but I learned how to pivot in life. Like I'm by myself now. I'm learning how to cook by myself and I did those things prior to that, but now it's just strictly by myself. And I really had to pivot. And now I am ready to go. I'm going to be diamond. And not only am I going to be diamond, but one day you will see me on stage, saying my ambassador speech. And that is something I'm really pushing for. Not only in my business, but just to be surrounded by so many friends and just like, I felt like I knew these people for years and I've only been in the business for like 4.5 months, you know what I mean? And it's just insane. Like, unfortunately, I couldn't meet like Alicia and Kayla and all the other people that I look forward to seeing, but I know that when it does come, it's going to be absolutely amazing. And I just look forward to what's to come. And the fact that I was surrounded by like millionaires this weekend, I mean, come on now, if that doesn't push you to want to be something, then I don't know what does. So I really look forward to the future. And I told Kayla, I'm like, I hope you're ready to run, like buckle your seatbelt because like I'm just not stopping. So that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for listening.
I love it so much. And I think a lot of you, okay, If you joined in the last 6 months, I want you to drop a 7 in the chat. So if you're newer in the business, maybe you're new in this year, you joined in January, there is room for you at the top. And a lot of times people say, oh, you can only be successful if you join in on those at the very beginning. No, there are people that are literally coming up and rising up and becoming number 10 who have not been in the business for even the last few years. And if you didn't know this, we've been open for 20 years, which is incredible. That's a very, very long business, especially with network marketing. And you're getting to join and not join at the tail end of it. You're joining as literally and a lot of the girls said, they feel like they're joining a new company, right? And I literally texted one of my friends. I was like, I feel like we joined a new company, with all just the way the conference was. And guys, who saw the freaking trip to Punta Cana? Are you serious? What the heck? And all you have to do is what you were already expected to do. Complete your 4-in-1, teach your 1 to complete their 4-in-1, complete 3 cycles, you get $4,000, and then also do that 3 more times and you get to go to a freaking vacation that's paid for. I don't know about you, but I think that's absolutely insane. And I wanted to share this too before, and Christy's hopping on now. I'm so excited for you to hear from her. But who's going to Road Rally? Seeing conference, I was like, I want to go to every single one of them. I can't because they're on the same day, but I expect to see every single one of you. I don't care if it's 8 hours in the car. Get in the car, get to a Road Rally and see what it's all about, especially if you're brand new. Get into an event. I promise you it'll change your entire life. Go into eSuite, click orders, and there is a Dallas, Philadelphia, Nashville, help me out here. I think Missouri is one of them. You just buy your ticket, walk in, and get your life changed and your cup filled because you need to get to a Road Rally. I'll be at Dallas. Mark will be at Dallas. I'm pretty sure there's Scottsdale, Arizona. Go buy your ticket. Get yourself to a Road Rally because I promise it'll change your entire business because every time I've gone to an event, I have never left not filled up. I've never left not on top of the world, ready to go, filled up. But Christy, we are so excited to hear from you guys. We have our number 2 income earner on our Zoom. We had Sherry, who was number 3. The only thing we were missing was Steph being number 1, but I'm so excited to hear what your aha moment was from conference, my friend.
Hello guys, how are you? I hope that you are having an awesome night so far, and thank you guys for staying on waiting for me. I actually have my team training going on right now. I just let them finish. They like to talk a little. So, we always go over a little bit. But so many aha moments. So I'm just going to share a couple things that I wrote down, you guys, and then a story about one of my girls that I just think it's super important to be intentional. My word for the year is intentional about everything in life. And so the first thing, you guys, that's so stinking important is what Joel said. That was my massive aha moment. I'm sure it was other people's as well. But when he said, you guys have all seen those videos, right? When he goes and he knocks on, and people, like the guy on TikTok, he knocks on people's windows and is like, what do you do for a living, right? He's like, what do you do for a living? Oh, okay. Well, I'm a doctor, or I'm a lawyer, or I own 15 million houses. And you're like, cool story, bro. He's like, wow, good for you, right? And we're so happy for other people. But the fact that we can have our door knocked on and we can say, well, I own my business, but I can show you too. I am a part of It Works Global, and I can actually show you how to get this same house and know it with true fact and with true integrity, and truly know that in your whole heart, you can actually help them do that. That was just a massive moment for me. I'm like, yes, because, there's even times with me, with people at church or things people I meet, and I'm like, well, okay, I am a part of a network marketing company. I'm like, okay, bye. And it just reminded me that you guys, we have a multi-million-dollar business. And although I know that sometimes it's so easy to hide on social media, and it's so easy to be like, I'm just going to talk to everyone on social media and that's it. But that was my other aha moment, you guys. I have prayed for a local team for a very long time. And I can tell you for a fact that every single one of my 1.0 top line leaders, so my main business that got me to ambassador, they're all local. Every single one of them is local. And I don't think that's a coincidence. Do I have incredible, amazing leaders now that are not local? Absolutely. And my goal is to gain more local ones, because there is just something so powerful about being in proximity of people, which is why we love conference so much. It's not just being at conference, it's about being around the people. And we can get so drained with our own business not being around the people. And when you are able to build that local team, you can look up from your phone and you can be like, damn, I'm truly changing people's lives. But when you're not around them, it's so easy to just be like, well, I'm going to get $50,000, $4,000 bonuses and not care about anybody else, except for myself. But this business is not built upon that. The one question I've gotten every single year for my entire business is, how do you balance it all? You have 4 kids, you still work out, you whatever, you work your business, whatever. And my thing is, you guys, is that you absolutely can have it all when, number one, you stay on Faith Road. One of my girls shared this incredible video by Steve Harvey. It's called Ask and You Shall Receive on YouTube. I want you guys to listen to that. And like, it is so incredible. And he talks about, you know, God gives you your goal in this box and he sends it to you. He already shipped it to you, but you don't know when it's going to arrive, how it's going to arrive, but you have to stay on Faith Road in order to receive that box. And so, you know, for me, that balance is all based upon duplication. Why am I here? Because I've duplicated myself. Why am I here? Because I've taught other people to do what I'm able to do. You know, sometimes I'm a huge enroller and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I sign 3 a month and sometimes I sign 10 or 15 a month. And so, you know, my goal every single month is like, how many people can I duplicate? And that's what For and a Friend is. It's literally just teaching people how to do what you're doing. That's it. It does not have to be complicated. It does not have to be crazy. It's just teaching people those things. And so you absolutely can have it all and work your business with fun and with ease when you're just realizing that, like, I'm going to bring in quality people that want this business too. And that's something that we talked about a lot this weekend. It was a massive aha moment for some of my girls when they actually got to meet other leaders in the company. And they're like, okay, look at all these triple diamonds and up. How do they carry themselves? How do they present themselves? It's not about how they look, what they look like. It's about how they carry themselves, how they present themselves. And there is a type. It's called hardworking. You show up as the business owner that you are. You know, if you want to be a millionaire, I'm not saying you have to carry a Louis Vuitton, but you sure as heck got to shower. You sure as heck gotta get ready sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we love to show the real life of us, but we also have to show that, like, we're taking our businesses seriously. And sometimes showing the real life of us can actually get in the way of us showing that we are really being very strategic and smart about our multi-million-dollar business. And so I want you guys to just pay attention to all the top earners, find a couple that you relate with, and really just decide, like, I'm going to copy what they do. Do I go on my stories without makeup? Absolutely. Do I go on my stories you know, with my kids running around screaming? Absolutely. But I also show that I am teaching people how to work this business. I also show that I'm going after this goal and I'm setting it. I show that I'm doing self-development every single day. And I'm treating this business like a business, and I show myself working it like a business. And so I have like a million more moments, but you know, one of my girls, she shared that Atomic Habits was just a game changer. We've chosen to do 3 books. This is not even about conference, but she came to conference reading it, which was so awesome because that was the only one on her flight that she had downloaded. And it's such a powerful book, you guys, because when you create the right habits, you can truly have it all. And that's what the business is. And that's what For and a Friend is. That's what teaching For and a Friend is. That's what freaking Punta Cana is. You guys, we're going to take over Punta Cana. I am so stinking excited about it. So put a 1 in the chat if you guys do not want to miss the next event. If after hearing all these ladies, you're like, I can never miss an event again. Like, I have to be there. Yes. So do you guys know what the next event is? It's Punta Cana. That's the next event. So if you are hearing all these people and you're like, I cannot miss the next event, I need to be where Shay is. I need to be where Sherry Lynn is. I need to be where Kelly is. I need to be where these ladies are. Then that means that you have to work your business. Okay. Yeah. Road Rally is also a next event. But yes, that's one. But Punta Cana is the next event where you get to be around all your besties. And if you think that these people were inspired by conference, Just guess what it's going to be like when you're near every single person who worked their butt off to get to Punta Cana. Imagine those conversations. Imagine the growth. You will literally be rubbing shoulders with the 1%, and you will be the 1%. That is the next event that every single one of you guys has to be at. And there's absolutely no excuse for it. You are not competing against me or Shay. You are not competing against Mariah. You're not competing against anyone. You are competing against yourself. The company is not saying, well, you have to beat Shay. Don't even worry about what Shay's doing. Worry about yourself. Like I tell my kids, worry about yourself. Right now, all you have to do is worry about yourself, and you guys can be getting that $4,000 bonus. You can be in Punta Cana. You can be going diamond and getting that $10,000 bonus. So that's all I got for you.
So good. Congratulations on being freaking number 2 in the whole company. It's just, I mean, I'm not shocked by it. I'm really not. But guys, I just want to share as we close this out. Number 1, drop a 2 in the chat if this was like so fire and you're like, I'm ready to go. I'm freaking excited. I have everything that I need. Any questions that you have on Punta Cana, on the 4-in-1, on the $10,000 diamond bonus, on the re-ranking bonus, any of that, there are documents in the document library in your eSuite that have all the roles, everything that you need, all broken down for you. Pay attention to the chats, plug into the team Zooms, because this fire that we feel, there are still people out there that are not feeling this fire that we're feeling. They're still feeling like they're struggling, still feeling the confused mind says no, not sure what to do, don't know what to do with my hands. What can we do about that? Bring them closer to the fire. Get everybody fired up by what our actions are. And so I want every chat that you're a part of to be on fire. I want every time somebody posts something in your team pages that you're commenting on it, sharing what you need to share, asking how you can help, being on these Zooms with your cameras on. That's the stuff that creates momentum for not only you, but for your entire team. And so I love you guys. I'm proud of you guys. I hope that this was everything that you needed. I want you to go share your aha moments in the chats, blow them up, text your upline that you were on, and I will see you guys on our next training. Bye, y'all.